Boink. Good freaking morning. Or maybe good evening, or maybe it's a high noon. No, I greatly doubt it. Anyway, I've got to do this and remove this and that and turn on this and turn on my phone. Are you alive, my dear potato of a phone? Yep. Sort of. Anyway, today we're streaming. I don't really know exactly what we're streaming. Right now it's TH000 against Yumiko because uh, human mirrors are extremely boring when you're talking about a top level of players. But once you move towards the bottom, once you move even towards tier 2, you get very entertaining human mirrors. And I really hope that this game will be one of such games that can entertain you quite nicely. Who the hell knows? Anyway, let me turn on my Twitch translation. And really, I'm just checking my Twitch translation. Transmission! Stream! The word is stream, you freaking potato. Anyway. It's time to watch this amazing game. Is he power building? No. Archmage and the peasant going toward the tavern. No. It's a scouting peasant, by the way. The game is still out. And the second peasant was going toward the tavern, but it's a mistake, to be honest, because TH completely forgot that with such early altar you don't really... I mean, with a tavern hero you don't really need such an early altar, and you can squeeze one additional peasant peon, whatever the hell you want to squeeze. Right now it's quite meaningless to surround Dark Ranger. I mean, Yumiko was standing there with his units, but he didn't even attempt to surround the lady, because what's the point? That's the only thing that's gonna happen. Life drain and nothing else. So, will TH just be aggressive? Not even attempt to creep? That's fine, he can creep with, what, 2 footies and maybe 5 peasants, right? No, it's 1 footman and 6 peasants. Same crap, different story. No, same story, different crap. Anyway, Yumiko is quite glad to have this clause of attack, I believe, because it makes a lot of difference, especially when we're talking about such game when everybody tries to harass each other. Now TH is making his expo, Yumiko will also make his expo in about a few seconds. This footy will live? No. I believe it was the last tick of her ability. And now skeletons will be spawned. Kill the... yeah, 3 skeletons, so 3 peasants died. And that's quite significant. Now Yumiko is being aggressive, but it will not really give him any advantage. Will not achieve anything for him. Where is the item? Did TH really destroy the item? Not having any hope for obtaining it? Yeah, I guess so. All these footmen must die. At least he's being oppressive on TH expansion. That leads to expansion not being made in time, but that's sort of fine. Archmage is quite low on HP. The last peasant saves the last peasant. Build the expert. Got 2 more, and it likely was a militia he sent here. I lose 1 footy, lost what 4, 5 peasants, but it's fine. More or less fine. Because Yumiko also lost a lot. Yeah, that's one brave militia. And Dark Ranger had to attack, but it never happened. What is she buying? Boots! Boots is quite an acceptable choice. No expansion for Yumiko? Oh, that's strange. Level 3 Archmage is of course amazing. No healing scroll for Yumiko. While TH didn't kill anything with his skeletons, he was able to remove all scrolls of regeneration. I believe it was only one scroll of regeneration, all regeneration from Yumiko's units. I hope scroll was used, because otherwise Yumiko just wasted this time. Not it's not so different from losing scroll of regeneration, not using it at all. It's only 100 gold, you can afford it of course, but if you don't use it at all, you don't get even this small regeneration that you would get otherwise before it gets cancelled. Instant life drain, of course. So there is no reason not to use life drain on every occasion on Dark Ranger, because it's so cheap. And now Yumiko will make his own expert. I believe TH can attempt to attack, but there is not much point really. I mean, Tower Russian Yumiko looks a bit pointless. Just do something useful, yeah. All the footies that I hit this Dark Ranger are doing nothing. There is no point in killing the lady. In the worst case scenario, she will just TP out, yeah, like that. She gets her level 3, she gets Black Arrow level 2, because Life Drain level 2 also would not be terrible, but Black Arrow level 2 is always welcome. It's bigger, better, meaner skeletons. And Yumiko lost quite a few units, and of course Dark Ranger will be back to full in no time. He's got Scout Tower on TH's main, because he doesn't want to get tracked by large elementals. And footies in general and everything else.
A player's forces are under
And
attack.
now TH may decide to just creep for a little while. It's fine with Dark Ranger, you of course get very easy creep camps. Skeletons help plainly. So he really can creep even under pressure. No, don't lose your Dark Ranger. That's completely possible right now. You've got level 1 life drain and she's not at full HP. She's a good lady, yes, of course, but she lacks quite a good chunk of her HP, and all these footies will die, but also a lot of peasants will die, and many footies will die to towers, so... And of course skeletons give 12 XP, so... you need quite a few skeletons to... Finally Dark Ranger was drained, but it doesn't matter, she will still have enough mana to use her life drain. TH which has got defense, defense upgrade. He may want to kill this peasant, to kill a few more peasants, but no, he doesn't. Okay, the last footman dies, and it was like what, 4 footies for TH lost. Not a terrible amount. We've got tier 2 on an expansion, tier 3 on an expansion is being made because tier 3 on an expansion, if you can afford it, if you have such an early expansion, is completely acceptable. And Panda is a bit scary. Archmage without anything skilled. That ranger bought herself a flask. And now she's defends with skeletons against this panda, against her own archmage. With elementals. By the way, archmage went for elementals. Why do you even have an archmage at this point? The peasants died, but fine, and TH got a arcane tower on his main, so Panda will not deal a lot of damage with his breath. And skeletons, of course, will eventually kill all the elementals and all the footies and whatnot. I hear screams. Yeah, because it's like what, 6 peasants died during this attack. But also quite a few units on the side of Yumiko. Tier 3 is almost done. Oh. Instant gyro upgrade, instant flak cannons. That's interesting. Tier 3 on an expansion is of course preferable, because you get such a sturdy expansion. Castle is not easy to break. Especially if he invests in one masonry upgrade, which is completely acceptable. But now it's purely footman wars. Kill the priest. Of course, priest is worth more than booties, more than skeletons, more than smithing. Priest is extremely important. And killing the priest is also very nice. Almost level 2 Archmage. Why does he even have an Archmage? I don't know. He took Archmage, he got summons, he got, instead of Aura, he doesn't have Blizzard. I mean, and he isn't playing Air. Oh god, he isn't playing casters. So he will have no use for this Arcane Aura, at least for a while. Yes, he will have elementals. Elementals will be amazing against Mass Air, because human with Mass Air can't reliably dispel, especially if you got gyros on your own side. That's a lot of gyrocopters from Yumiko. I mean, it's that too many. Something is in the forest, likely a gyrocopter, looking at these 2 Griffin aviaries. Of course, gyro wars can go either way. Panda helps a lot, but also do water elementals. And since Yumiko was an attacker and TH was in position, Yumiko lost quite a few gyros. In the end, it doesn't matter a lot. Panda will be able to destroy the remainder of TH's army if he will ever brief in a proper direction. Poor Griffins. Poor Griffins against Water Elementals. Yes, Water Elementals also die quite quickly. And now TH is doing the right thing, but he didn't take Arcane Tower into an account. Because yes, you want to camp enemies' workshops. But there is an Arcane Tower and it still deals quite a good chunk of damage to Gyros, because Gyros are so fragile. And of course, even a single elemental will be able to force Gyros to get out. Paladin from TH. TH is doing fine. Paladin can't heal Dark Ranger, of course, but Dark Ranger got her own sources of healing. And now with Paladin, with this Griffins, with almost no gyrocopters on, almost no, he said, looking at 7. Nah, it's almost no. Still doesn't count. Take Wand of Cyclone. Do not use it on Panda. Wait till better opportunity. Skeleton to get dispelled, but these are still just skeletons. Nobody gives a slightest crap about them. And of course, against heavy armor that Tower's got, Griffins are absolutely awesome. Fighting against Dark Ranger is a bad idea. Yeah, Griffins should just kill all the gyros, because Griffins and gyrocopters really work well together and win against pure gyrocopters quite often, especially when there are less pure gyrocopters than Griffins and gyros. He's trying to camp again, but it's not gonna happen. Now the large skeleton is out. Yeah, TH is likely winning this one. Inner Fire is awesome, but I doubt it'll do the trick by itself. First rifle is out. He needs a lot more rifles. Right now TH is wasting time, because he had to let at least few Griffins to... He had to put at least few Griffins out of his control group and kill all these peasants with them. I mean... yeah, for fuck's sake. Main army does just fine. And Dark Ranger is getting close to her level 6, and level 6 Dark Ranger is bad news. But Panda is always dangerous. So right now Panda got no mana, and that's a saving grace. Tank! There is a freaking tank, and I bet he got rockets. Yep. Rockets, it's a meme upgrade, because usually tanks, rockets are so terrible. But in this scenario, it's fine. When you're off that place, so many air units. Tanks with their fortified armor, of course, do not suffer from magical damage, which Griffins have. Yes, you can kill tanks with bombs from your gyrocopters, but in general, gyrocopters do so little damage with bombs that, and you need so many of them, and they are so useless against anything but tanks and buildings. I believe he still should research them, but I doubt it's the only thing that just having bombs will save the day. He's losing, of course. He's still winning, and And Drow level 6 is still on the horizon. Yeah, Drow. Yeah, it's Drow Ranger, but she's just a bit darker. Yeah, our castle is under siege. Oh, he researched bombs, right? Yeah. And tanks are dominating the field. Even the seeing tanks in human against human is quite a rare sight. The Drow will just TP out. He's a Dark Ranger. One workshop is gone. Of course, unarmored units also suffer quite a lot from siege damage. Drow is suffering. Drow has to be saved. Drow is gone. Yes, that's terrible. That was a game he already won, and now he's not winning it any longer. I mean, he can buy his drawback on the tavern, or he can just defend with what he got, because two arcane towers are still standing, and expansion is still working, and gyrocopters are doing massive damage to whatever they see. Really, what did they destroy in the human main base? I don't know. Yeah, he's trying to buy back his draw, he will do it. Yumiko is destroying the altar, but it's pointless. Is it another tank? Yes, it's another tank, but this tank will go down quite quickly, especially since TH got a mortar team. Paladin is suffering, but Paladin will be fine. TH really wants level 6 on his draw, and he should have... he should use... he should use Clarity Potion already. For some reason he either forgot that it exists, or... that was a peasant sacrificed for a greater good. And the greater good being 80 foot, not paying more taxes, of course. Mortar teams will deal with tanks quite quickly, so there is no future for these tanks, but at the same time you still can use them as a deterrent for gyrocopters, for griffins, for everything. And right now Yumiko feels safe enough to creep something. TH also decides to... Oh no, TH thinks about the next expansion. That's a good way of thinking. London is the capital of Great Britain. Indeed! Сервельер! Indeed! Да, добрый вечер. Мой английский не стал лучше, но вроде бы я чуть-чуть более внятно произношу то, что произношу. В любом случае, это Warcraft. Пока это Warcraft. Что оно там будет вечером, я еще и сам не знаю. Но сейчас это пока еще только Warcraft. Окей. There should be at least a few mortar teams. He takes a rifle. Draw is finally level 6. Rifles are suffering, but one griffin goes down. It's a Griffins! None of these guys are Peter Griffin! Judging by how fat they are, every single one of them is an old fatso. Mortar team is going down. TH is not a pro player, for hell's sake. TH is not a pro player for, like, what? 8 years? And he's playing against Tier 2, but an active pro player, so I can forgive a lot of mistakes on TH side. Ну, произношение действительно не назвать академическим, но зато хорошо слышно буквы. Да-да-да, в какой-то момент я просто понял, что если я буду пытаться говорить правильно, говорить со всеми корректными звуками, получается какая-то совершенно невнятная фигня. Поэтому лучше я буду говорить как классический генерал из боевика категории Б-80-х, вот, но при этом те, кто захотят меня понять, смогут меня понять. Окей. Now TH is making his second expansion. Yumiko's expo should be quite low on gold because mains are gone. And okay, it's 2k in this one and 500 in TH's expo. 3 tanks should be repelled. It's completely fine to repel these tanks. I mean, it should be that hard. A lot of farms are going down, and for some reason TH isn't trying to defend. He doesn't really need this main. Yumiko still needs this expo though. Yeah, at the same time, Archmage of course got his Mass TP, and Mass TP is painful to play against. But Drow Ranger got Charm, and Charm is also amazing. Upgrade the tower! Upgrade the tower already, and make another one. You need at least 2 Arcane Towers on your expo to be able to defend against what human got now. Tanks are problematic. You can't chart tanks, of course, it's impossible. Panda level 5 is also quite dangerous, not as dangerous as it could be. These priests are of course also stolen, and now the unit should be... Yeah, it's another rifle, so he got polymorph, but no mana, and Dark Ranger is going down. Oh, that's painful. He could have saved Dark Ranger with invisibility if he took sword. Not a rifle, but a sorceress. And now he's struggling. But he got functional working expansion. And Yumiko will lose his expansion about now, I believe. And one mortar team can do a lot of damage to all these casters. Although there is truly a lot. Hell, there is a lot of casters. He needs to buy his Dark Ranger back. Something is in the middle of the map. I believe it to be a Dark Ranger. I hope it to be a Dark Ranger. He got enough gold. He had enough gold.
Player's forces are under attack.
This priest is going down. This rifle is going down, of course. Yumiko got
Town is under siege.
as much slow as he only may want to. The castle is damaged, but it's fine. Jairus is still alive, but not so long. But not for long. Okay, Dark Ranger is back. You need to use another charm. Preferably on a priest. It's really hard to destroy the castle with magic damage, of course. It's likely impossible. Especially when the castle is being... Oh god, he forgot to upgrade the tower. That will be his undoing. That will be his demise, that's awful. Dark Ranger needs to steal something! Take the sorceress with full mana, you cast sheep on something and be happy about it. Losing the main now doesn't matter, of course, his castle is on his expansion. These farms
Player's forces are under attack.
he would like to save, but not gonna happen. This expo is out of business as well. And now this expo will fall. And that's awful. At the same time, Yumiko also got no expo, so if TH just trades all his peasants for Yumiko's peasants, he will eventually win. He will eventually win just because of the charm. The charm is so damn strong when used correctly. But he'll be backstabbed. Take something with the charm, please. Always take something, but his Archmage will go down. No, he'll be saved, and all these priests will die from the second breath. Dark Ranger retrains into silence level 3. That's good against sorcerers. Sorceresses. Archmage is back. Archmage may want to retrain into Blizzard. I doubt it's needed right now, but maybe. Why don't he doesn't want to give levels to Panda? Why doesn't he take anything? And of course you can just dispel your own unit which you saved with stuff of preservation to cancel the preservation effect, to cancel the disable and healing and everything. That's one sneaky expansion from Yumiko. TH wants to get enough gold for his own expansion, loses all the gyrocopters, spend this 5.9. This creeping was solely for golden items. Take the rifle. What's the point against sorcerers with polymorph? It's just sheep. Whatever you take from your enemy is just a sheep. TH is struggling. But at the same time his Archmage is 5.6 and 5.6 is so close to Mass TP. And if he'll get Mass TP, it'll be absolutely amazing. I don't know what Yumiko is doing. He's taking enough attention to distract his opponent from his expo, and expo is almost ready, I believe. Or already done.
Under siege.
No. Close, but it's not there yet. Come on, TH. You're smart. You're a pro player. You're an old pro player. You should know what's going on. Feeding TH with experience is a bad idea from Yumiko, but Yumiko almost made his expo. He's so close. TH is completely certain that this expo doesn't exist. He saves something, that's another priest. Taking every priest possible is a good idea. Yeah, you can, even though unit gets polymorphed, you can just use stuff on it and then you'll be fine. Check with griffins. Griffins. These are griffins. Who cares? Of course tanks are slower, so griffins will at some point in time destroy them. Paladin level 5 is awful news for the Dark Ranger. because Dark Ranger will now lose a lot of HP. TH is trying to creep the red spot, which is a good idea, but
The player's forces are
now Yumiko got it, and that's all. Yumiko will win this one. No amount of charms, no number of charms can save you if you run enemy mines and you don't.
the town is under siege.
Panda is level 6. Oh god, it's so terrible. Everything falls apart. And the item that TH got is a clock. It's a useless freaking clock. He decides to fight, but he can't fight. And he believes that his op doesn't have an expo, although his opponent does. And another healing. No? Okay. Rifle goes down. This will go down. All these units are doomed. This rifle is... H, check the top. Check your own expo. Yes, he's trying to take as many rifles as possible, of course. That's a good thinking, that's a good idea in general, but they're being saved by invisibility.
The player's forces are under attack.
Panda is chasing, Panda and Paladin are chasing Dark Ranger, which they may succeed in. Panda is of course not afraid of absolutely anything because he got his ulti. And now it should be over. Yeah, it's over. TH lost. There is no point in watching it any further. TH already lost. Yep. I don't know why he was so stingy with his with his charms. That's the problem. He had to use more charms. A lot more charms, I believe, but okay. TH against Lawliet. Human against Night Elf. Another interesting game. One that offers promises to be interesting at least. I have no idea if it will be a good one. So TH. Let me rename the stream. TH. Yes. Lawliet. And on my Warcraft 3, on my YouTube channel. Yeah, my Warcraft 3 channel. Yeah, I've got a separate channel for every game. Of course. Yes, Lawliet. Lawliet is a pro player. I would even say that he's tier 1 pro player. He's good. He is not in top 5, maybe not even in top 8, but he's still good. Stop checking the latency, please. Could you really please stop checking the latency? I don't know who you are, Mr. Wolf. Yeah, we all know who Mr. Wolf is. And he doesn't take shit. He doesn't give shit. He is completely focused on his goals. Okay, it's Mountain King. On Concealed Kill, Mountain King is quite questionable to be honest, because expansion is not easy, and there is a healing fountain for Demon Hunter, so Demon Hunter is not totally limited to mana from Moonwells to heal initially. So if you want to establish your expansion, you may have a hard time. And of course, Oh, for hell's sake, why is it so loud? It's not
Players'
loud, it's
forces are
fine.
under attack.
Just correct the sound for me only. A little bit. Just the sound. So, Footman is scouting, both players are hitting their respective turtles. Respectable? No, I believe turtles are not very respectable, so it's respective. Ah, yes. Gloves
Players'
and
forces are
spider
under
boots
attack.
for Demon Hunter. Gloves and cloak of intelligence for Mountain King, which he may even prefer to gloves of strength, because cloak of intelligence is so good on him. Demon Hunter wants to be level 3. That's acceptable, that's perfectly understandable on concealed heal. But TH got himself an expansion. Expansion will establish while Demon Hunter is chasing this poor footman. Start with the tower. Please start with the tower. It will help you a lot. But no, he doesn't want to. He buys boots on Mountain King and is ready to harass his opponent. Yeah, he's dealing as much damage as possible, but it's relatively pointless. His goal right now is to protect his expo. Expo is being made. He only wants to not face Demon Hunter. Right now, he's perfectly ready to meet Demon Hunter in a minute or so, when tower will be done. This footman will survive, although of course it will not heal up. And now he may even
player's
run
forces
to
are under
another
attack.
fountain. Yeah, he was sent straight to another fountain. No? Yeah, quite like it. This dance works for TH, of course. This dance is something he's completely fine with. He's provoking Night Elf into this dance, because losing one footman means absolutely nothing, and he will lose this footman, there is no doubt about it. So it's 2 footies for an expansion, for relatively safe expansion. Some building has been... yeah, it's a farm. It's a scouting farm,
A player's
because
forces are
Night
under
Elf
attack.
they will spend a lot of time killing this farm before he got theirs. It's a good scouting farm. I completely appreciate scouting farms, especially in the beginning of the game. That's another footman dead, but who cares? Yeah, and all Mountain King does is hitting his opponent. No, but you went towards the freaking shop. You went to the freaking shop, you bought boots there. Losing 3-4 footies is a bit too many, but Naga level 2 of course is a little bit problematic, but of course Mountain King will be able to just get away with what he has right now, his boots of speed. He hopes for the bash. The only time bash happened was on his own footy. Yeah, 15% can be cruel. 15! It's not 15, it's 15! Who cares, for hell's sake? Lumber mill for human. He didn't even have lumber mill
A player's
until this
forces are under
moment.
attack.
Lawliet is quite a bit ahead, of course, in his tech, and I believe it's a well-timed tech, so he didn't do a lot of damage to his wisps, if did any damage really, because Mountain King completely succeeded in stopping Night Elf in the middle of the map. But he also didn't do any damage to wisps, killed no wisps whatsoever. So right now, lumber situation on Night Elf is just perfect. Zeppelin. Zeppelin is a good decision. I believe that to be a mistake. Oh no, or not. He really wants to kill this ogre. Yeah, with a bolt. Just surround him. And, now, yeah, he
A
wants
player's
to kill.
forces are under attack.
Lawliet may be seen by this farm. No, he avoids it. That's a lot of experience. That's a good item. That's no experience or item for his enemy. Of course, that's the only spot on the map that drops anything like this. Of course, human will be able to defend. Of course, human will not lose his expo, and that was a good TP. Some footies will die, some peasants will die. But right now, yeah, there is an access for mana potions, and right now Demon Hunter should not be able to do a lot. There is a bear rejuves Demon Hunter, but it's only one rejuve. There is a second bear. That gets a bit dangerous. Time to get dangerous. Yep. Another mana potion. It's completely dry, but he'll get his rejuvenation going on. Mountain Geek is in danger, but not really, because he'll be able to buy himself a healing potion. Yes, Zeppelin goes down. It's TP for a TP. Human lost more, of course, but it was a moment of power for a Night Elf, and now human will make rifles, human will make casters, human will be fine. Because human was mostly struggling since, due to the fact that he was stuck with just footies. I don't know, I'm completely not certain if Lawliet will be able to push through. Oh, that's a terrible position. You need to buy a healing potion and save your Mountain King instantly. Yes. That's exactly what he has to do. He gets away, he doesn't have enough resources to protect his... And there are, what, 2, 3 rejuvenations. Demon Hunter is back at full HP again. Quite a few peasants are just hoping that... and he got himself a Spellbreaker. So rejuvenation should not be a problem for a little while. A little while Spellbreaker is alive, of course. And bears got surrounded, and one bear will fall down. Don't know which one, but one should. Peasants are dying. Mountain King is barely alive, but he's alive. He's there. He's trying to... oh, he has chosen Naga, which is a bit sub-perfect, but it's still Naga going down. I thought she would be able to survive, but no. Now it should be a bear going down, but he doesn't have any more mana. This farm is finally removed, deleted. Naga is back, but Naga got no mana, and will not have arrow for a little while. Demon Hunter is level 4, Naga is level 3, that's a bit dangerous, and of course bears will regenerate on the fountain for free. But still it takes time, and time is all human needs.
A player's forces are under attack.
Having Archmage without Brilliance Aura and with level 1 elementals is a problem. There is no doubt it's a problem, and a large one. Lawliet may decide to make an expansion. I believe it to be an expansion on top of the map, on next to his natural. Yeah, it's not ready yet, but he applied enough pressure to feel relatively comfortable to establish it. At the same time, Human is preparing for his push. For his 70-foot push, he doesn't have enough gold, he spent a lot on defense, a lot on towers, a lot on upgrades, which is sad, but he still has a functioning expansion. He gets level 2 on his Archmage, which is incredibly important because even level 1 Brilliant Aura is absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, Night Elf is close to level 5 on Demon Hunter, and level 5 Demon Hunter of course is just a large word trouble.
Forces are under attack.
Written in all caps. But he will split this expo, and I doubt Demon Hunter will get to 5. Yeah. Maybe from this ogre and a few more units, but no, not likely. This dragon is going down on the side of
A player's forces
on
are
the
under
TH
attack.
side of the map. So right now Archmage is getting closer to level 3, and I believe at level 3 he would want second level Brilliance Aura. Aura! It's Aura! Ah, who cares? And finally Demon Hunter is level 5. Yes. Large Mantle of Intelligence is nice on Naga, of course. It's awesome on Naga. But large Ring of Superiority, Ring of the Spider, Ring of something, Ring of whatever really, is also quite nice on Mountain King. Classic shenanigans with Invisible Dwarf, who should just use Bolt on Demon Hunter and try to beat the crap out of Demon Hunter, really. On equal limits, Human can't fight. Human can stall, of course, Human can stall for a long time, but he can fight on equal limits. With casters against Bear Dryad, no freaking chance to properly fight on equal limits.
Player's forces are under attack.
Additional units. Another peasant lost, which is fine. Mountain King is not in any danger, but he'll be fine. He got a TP, he got a lot more than just a TP. And they both lost about equal amount of mana. What is Night Elf building here? Oh, he's not building anything, it's just his Ancient of War that made such a detour. So, what Human can do next? The reasonable choice would be to go 80 limit casters, to go a few armor upgrades, to switch to knights, maybe air. I mean, griffins are always amazing, and when you're going casters you force Night Elf into making a lot of bears. And griffins will just completely reset these bears. And he's trying to fight in the field against 80 Night Elf with 80 casters, and it's not gonna happen if Lawliet will not be too afraid to fight, especially since Archmage doesn't have Blizzard. Without Blizzard, Archmage is in trouble. Demon Hunter is being stuffed back, which is good for Human. But in general, I would just try to kill a few bears and then TP out. mana, he gets out of mana. One bear goes down, yeah. The second bear should go down and it'll be all worth. Yes, that's fine. That was a good trade for human. And for some reason, the stream on my phone went down.
A player's forces are under attack.
That was quite a good trade for human. Two bears are, of course, worth a lot more than just ATP. And he's buying all the clarities, he's buying invols, that's expected. He needs a lot more scrolls. But he needs to switch. He needs to upgrade his main to castle. He needs to make a few aviaries. He needs at least a few griffins, or even knights would do. Just don't stick to casters. You can't win 80 against 80 when Demon Hunter will get bigger, then Bottom will get bigger. Well, Bottom is mostly only an orb carrier right now, of course. She got orb, she's happy to spread poison. Yeah, that's a very toxic lady.
A player's forces
Human is out of position, but he'll be more or less fine. I don't even know who is better in this situation. I mean, Night Elf is trying to attack casters and rifles instead of the wall of spellbreakers, but right now he doesn't achieve a lot. Oh, Mounting he got no mana potions. That's terrible. Human will get out of mana. Yeah. Will lose all his mana, and now it's time to kill bears. Kill a few bears, feel nice about it, get out. That's all you need to do. One bear goes down, I think he feels low. No, 2 bears are not enough. Leave! Old man, old fool. Yeah, 2 bears are not enough. 1 bear is not enough to justify his losses. He needs to creep. There is nothing to creep. Night Elf is going to 2. Human is going to 1-1. Why did you even upgrade damage on your rifles? It's fine, he got a lot of them, but range damage is not as important. I would prefer to see an armor on rifles and then, of course, switch to griffins and melee attack and rifle ranged armor is what all your griffins need. But instead he's making various upgrades, none of which matters too much. And he's making towers in the middle of the map, that's good. Fighting not next to a Night Elf's base is certainly advantageous to human. Fairy dragons are out. At least one fairy dragon is out. Will be out when human will come here. 2 towers will help. 2 towers will help a lot. These 2 illusions will also be quite nice. But human should realize that these are illusions or not. Archmage is already out of mana. They're so struggling, but they're still be fine. Human army is struggling and human army will not be fine. One isolated bear should go down instantly. Yes, that's what you should do as a human. A large healing potion on Demon Hunter saves him from any trouble for a while. Nothing to save Mountain King, which is problematic. Fairy Dragon is out. Fairy Dragons are awful when you don't have enough units, and TH lost. He was doing good. He lost quite a lot of tempo when his expo was attacked. He was able to defend, but he lost his towers a few times, and it's unacceptable. And then he decided not to switch into anything from rifle casters, and you can't fight 80 against 80 as rifle casters against bears. You need an advantage. You need either to go to 100 with rifle casters, or you need some previous economic advantage, or you need to fight 70 against 60, and that would be just fine. But 80 against 80, no. And especially when Demon Hunter is level 5 and your Mountain King never gets to level 5. Concealed Hill is not an optimal map for human against Night Elf. It's not so bad for human, honestly. It's quite good for human, but still not perfect. So, I want to watch something relatively more stupid. So I've got to scroll down and find myself a good freaking game. Leon against Simmons, no. When did it happen? A month ago, so yeah, the patch was already in place, so it's fine. Lin against Fortitude, Lind is 120, Sok against Life. Lin again. Cash against Tabber. Ah, no, it's all random heroes. No, thank you. Lawliet against Focus. No. Please, tier 2 players. Tier 3 players. Human against Night Elf. No, I don't want to watch another Human against Night Elf. Leon against Hitman. Yes! Let's freaking go. 2 months ago, it happened on 20th July. When was the patch released? Patch 203, 2.0.3, and it was released. Is it live? I mean, was it live? Oh, July 17. Okay. Yeah, July 17. So we're looking at the game that was played at July 20. So it's on the new patch, whatever. Leon against Hitman. Come on, Leon, you can do it. Hitman is playing an undead. Why? Why is Hitman playing an undead? Because he wants to, I guess? Yeah. Death Knight from Hitman and... oh, it's a Death Knight from Hitman. And no quick expo. Yeah, all the tricks of the new patch are not yet applied. It's only July 20th. It's still 3 days after the patch went live. But on Shallow Grave you can creep with the Lightning Shield, so you don't really need anything. You can make very few ghouls. That human failed miserably. Because this ogre is the danger. Yeah. He is not in danger. He is the danger. I mean, the human didn't lose anything, but... oh no, he just bought Sacrificial Skull. So I see, on Shallow Grave you can allow yourself to... no, you can't, you absolutely freaking can't. And Human is playing Rifle Palace, and Rifle Palace are already nerfed.
A player's
So
forces
it's
are
July 20th, so Rifle Palace, Rifle Palace, yeah. Rifle Pala rifles are already not as strong as they were, and quite unplayable against an undead. 2 rings of protection on Death Knight. Yeah. Good luck with focusing him with your rifles. And hero focus is quite essential part of playing rifles early on with Paladin against an undead. Because you have to focus Death Knight. And you, of course, never have enough Holy Lights to just get through the old Pale Man with just magic. And these 2 rings. And another ring. It's only ring of superiority, so it's +1 to all stats, but it's still quite a good one. Paladin got sentries. Paladin already placed 1 sentry, I believe. Where? Oh, he didn't. Okay. And claws of attack. Claws are not that important. 1 rifle should go down. Paladin was very slow on his Holy Light. I believe Leon was not in his best form. And now another peasant should go down. Hitman skips Nerubian Tower completely and goes for just 2 freaking Spirit Towers. I mean, that's fine if you're playing against rifles, because rifles do not really walk anywhere. And he goes for the third ziggurat, which is his 60-foot
player's
ziggurat,
forces are under
which is
attack.
very questionable. This ghoul will leave. Paladin got himself a large invul potion, but that's fine. Nobody will kill Paladin in this scenario. Rifles will suffer. Blood Mage is not there yet. Hitman isn't making enough ghouls, I believe. But oh no, there are 8 ghouls and he's sending them to Anom's base, which is a good decision. Just don't go there with your
Player's
Death
forces
Knight
are
as well.
under attack.
Expansion is not ready yet, but expansion will get up, so it will take quite a long time for rifles to kill it. Meanwhile, your main is in trouble, and you have to evacuate from this undead's expansion. That can lose 2 ghouls, I believe, here. Yep. But 2 ghouls is nothing. Make at least 1 Nerubian Tower, please! Blood Mage is out. Nobody cares about the Blood Mage here, because... yes, he can
Player's forces are
recharge
under attack.
Paladin for quite a long time, but in the end, Undead is here to stall. So he doesn't care if he kills anything for as long as ghouls do not die in masses. He's very, very willing to just dance around human main, to let 1 or 2 ghouls die at a time. Losing mana this way is not optimal, but okay. He was hoping to kill something with coil, but no, it didn't happen. And ghouls are attacking the main base again.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he was able to just take the bracer and get out, because Leon was obviously distracted and was defending his main with militia. It's awful for human already, because human isn't mining. And it's generally the counter to Power Rifle. Because Power Rifle is an undead strat. it's not a human build, it's an undead build, since
A player's forces are
I mean,
under
it
attack.
feels like an undead build. Since your micro is extremely important, and at the same time your army is able to survive only as a whole. So you can't allow yourself to unstack chunks of your army. It exists as one unit, one large fist, mutant fist, mutant magical fist that constantly regenerates, and it has to move as one unit, it has to creep as one unit. So the cure to it, the counter to power rifles, is splitting your army. And of course, sometimes you can do it, especially when you're an orc, but you're just weak as a race right now. And that's exactly what Hitman is doing right now. He's saving gold, he's getting his upgrades. I don't know why he's getting melee upgrades, because
A
all
player's
he needs
forces
to
are
do
under
is
attack.
to get himself. He didn't even start tier 2. What? His tier 2 is not ready yet. Oh god, that's a mistake. That's a horrible mistake. He's so late with his tier 2. He overmade ghouls. He got 50 limit of ghouls. Doesn't need that many ghouls. Maybe he'll just eat the whole human army alive. I mean, it's possible with such number of ghouls. I doubt it's what's gonna happen, but it's possible.
Now it's under siege.
Human will try to deal damage to his main, and he'll be able to cancel a crypt, or maybe both crypts, but it doesn't matter. And 2 spirit towers and 1 main will of course repel this attack eventually. Meanwhile, ghouls are attacking. It's a night of the living undead. Of the living dead. Yeah, living undead is... Living undead is really just a human being. Something being alive.
A player's forces are under attack.
All undead are living, sort of. Quite a few ghouls died, but it doesn't generally matter. Now a lot more ghouls will die. Blood Mage is level 4. He got tier 2 on both his main and his expansion. What? Blood Mage is being a little bit suicidal. I mean, he'll live, he got a large healing stone, but these rifles are not happy about what he just did. Hitman of course will lose all the ghouls, he doesn't give a shit. That's still a lot. But at the same time, about 5 or 6 rifles died, and that's painful. That's painful to lose. Losing ghouls means barely anything. Losing rifles means a lot. Where is that paladin? Really, where is the freaking paladin? Was he locked behind on his base and now tries... Yes, now tries to... he was waiting for his TP stuff. Tier 3 is being made on his main. That's a lot of ghouls. That's hell of a lot of ghouls. And of course, these ghouls will eat through Blood Mage in seconds. Yes, you can heal him with Paladin. Oh, he used large healing potion and nuked himself. That was a good thinking. large invul potion, I mean more healing. Now human is trying to kite with rifles, which is not completely bad idea, but Paladin is out of
Player's
mana.
forces are under attack.
Blood Mage can't stop to heal him. And of course rifles are slower than ghouls. Generally ghouls do not have frenzy yet. Now I believe frenzy is being researched. Three more ghouls come to the field. Finally Paladin got no mana. Frenzy! Frenzy, it's a good time to suddenly find yourself having frenzy. Rifles are dying. Of course, Under can restock his ghouls for however long he only wants.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now all the heroes on the map got no mana. So you can't replenish mana to your paladin when you can drain it from anyone. Frenzy. Frenzy is being reserved. No. For hell's sake. Ghouls become so much more powerful with frenzy.
A player's forces are under
Research
attack.
the freaking frenzy upgrade. Does he have it already? No, ghouls are not quick enough. These are just normal vegan ghouls. And that was a pathetic attempt at surround. Will Undead not notice that human is making his expert? Likely not. Another very strange attack. Still no frenzy? Yeah, ghouls are attacking slowly. Towers are going down, but at the same time human expo is being made. And all these ghouls will die. I believe he'll realize that he didn't research frenzy later. Maybe it's about time. No, he just hates frenzy. Who needs additional movement and
A
additional
player's
attack
forces
speed when
are
you
under
can
attack.
just lose a ton of ghouls? Meanwhile, we're almost at the Phoenix stage of the game. When human will have Phoenix, everything will change. I mean, I was so proud of this Undead. He was trying so hard. He was doing his best and he was doing everything correctly, but now he forgot that he doesn't have frenzy upgrade. And now he believes that human isn't mining while human does. And yes, an Undead will lose his expo a lot quicker than human. Will he sell anything? No, he doesn't really need to. He just needs to buy a TP. And he's fine. Level 2 attack upgrade on ghouls. Still no frenzy. Just do it. Do it, my man. Finally he was able to find an expansion, and at this moment expansion will fall. I believe there is not enough of anything really on this expo. Please kill the building. Do not run after the freaking... That's good. Human will research Sentinel on a tower. Oh no, he was able to squeeze through. That was funny. And another attack, which will be easily repelled the moment rifles will be able to pass through. Which is not right now. Finally, he was able to scout and kill what he wanted to kill, and that's not enough damage done. Sadly, that's not enough damage done. Attack level 3. Ghouls are quick. I believe they got ghoul friendly research. Maybe it's just aura level 2. I don't see it. I mean, usually see upgrades that were made at the top of the screen in the interface, but it's not the case here. And every single tournament uses his own interface, so you can't really predict what
A player's forces are under
what
attack.
you're gonna
Is under
see.
siege.
On the place, Human is making towers on his expo, but Undead is very willing to trade his expo for a human swan. No, not like that. All these ghouls will die. Yes, all these towers will die, but right now Human got an objectively better army.
A town is under siege.
I mean, I wouldn't be against trading one expo for another. That would even be a good decision, but Death Knight is level 3. Now we can see that the ghouls got frenzy. They attack significantly quicker. It sort of is a trade of one expo against another. And in this scenario, Knight Undead got an advantage because Undead's expo
Are under attack.
is closer to being depleted. At the same time, Blood Mage is scary. Damn, Blood Mage is scary. Undead is researching Necromancy upgrades.
Town is
Oh
under siege.
god. A lot of peons died. But now he got no TP! Oh! That was a good thinking on your part. How did it even happen? Why did you lose your hero without the TP? Oh god. And he doesn't have enough lumber. He'll mine some. He got like what, 20 ghouls? So he'll be able to revive his Death Knight. But damn, why did you have a TPS? Oh god, now we'll get Phoenix. Phoenix on the field! Ghouls are on the menu. Phoenix will just destroy everything. The Firebird is doing what Firebird can. Yes, you need to remove it from the field after a while, but Firebird is scary. Human is securing his mining on
Player's
his
forces are
main.
under attack.
Oh. Phoenix was unable to cancel the exp, and now he's gonna... No, he'll be safe. Human is not as bad as to let the Phoenix die in a stupid way like this. Oh god. That was one hit. Phoenix was one hit away from being destroyed. And that would mean a lot. Now Undead needs to upgrade a Ziggurat. Oh, he needs a few Gargs. Gargs will do. Yeah, he will make a few Gargs the moment he'll be able to. Ghouls are running around, ghouls are just saving their hides, I guess. They sort of got hides. Sadly, Death Knight will not be able to destroy the egg, so the egg is back, and the expansion will be no more in a few seconds.
A town is under siege.
And they've got no mana, human got quite a lot of
A player's forces are under
buildings
attack.
and quite a lot of towers. Blood Mage is trying to defend his main base. But Blood Mage isn't here, and Paladin got no TP. Ooh, Paladin got no TP. That's one dead rifle. There is no point in surrounding and killing this Blood Mage. Phoenix, of course, is trying to destroy everything that Undead got, because Undead has generally nothing.
A player's
Oh
forces are
god,
under
that's so
attack.
stupid. Two Necromancers! Four Necromancers! For what reason? Because Necromancy is awesome. He wanted to trade a lot of ghouls for a lot of peasants and then resurrect everything, but it's not how it works, really. It's not how it works, sadly. His main building will go down, eventually at least.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yes, players' forces are under attack. There is a huge ugly bird. No, it's a majestic bird. It's absolutely beautiful creature. Everything is going down. Necromancer are starting to spam skeletons. Everything is dying except Phoenix, who is getting constantly healed. And Death Knight is going down again. Did he skill Dark Ritual and aid someone? Yeah, quite likely so.
A player's forces are under attack.
Paladin went down for some reason. Did he went down? Yeah, likely so. Yeah, I believe Undead skilled that Dark Ritual and ate his own ghoul, which is understandable. Maybe a skeleton, because you get a lot of HP from skeletons when you've got Dark Ritual level 2. And of course, when you've got Dark Ritual level 3, you no longer care who you eat. It's always a large chunk of HP. Human is hoping to revive one of his heroes. Yeah, it's a Blood Mage. Who got no mana,
A player's forces are under attack.
but Undead got absolutely nothing. There is what? One peon who is of course an acolyte. The paladin. The paladin being dead is a problem. So it's 2 rifles against Death Knight level 8. Not a single statue. If only he had a single statue, that would be so much better. But no, these acolytes are the meat to the slaughter. These rifles are a bit out of place though. Yeah. One rifle went down, it's a good investment of 150 mana. Oh no, the paladin is alive again. That's over. That's officially over. Oh no! The Death Knight got... Yes, Death Knight had a freaking mana potion remaining. So, can you revive? No, he got no peasants left. And of course, Undead can sell something. And human got absolutely no... Oh no, he's able to revive... he is still able to revive Blood Mage, so it's over. You can of course fight against Paladin. As level 9 freaking Death Knight.
A player's forces are under attack.
I believe it would not be completely wasteful. Oh no, he lost the graveyard. That's a disaster. Because graveyard generates corpses, of course. And it means an ending supply of skeletons when we've got necromancers, and Dark Ritual is relatively cheap. That's a bad position to be in. Get out, Death Knight. So, human will win. Eventually. A lot of buildings is getting sold. No, don't sell the graveyard. You've had the graveyard. It's free corpses. He will not be able to buy a sapper and kill it in time. It's impossible, sadly. And humans still got 4 peasants left. Okay, that's over for an undead. Oh no, he decided to go for a meat wagon. A meat wagon and... Oh, that's interesting. A human will not have enough gold for a power build, so in the end human will build with just 1 peasant. Oh no, he just sold this. He just sold an item, that's fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's strange position for a Death Knight. And not only strange, but also perfectly meaningless. Yes, peasants will die, you can kill as many peasants as you want with coils, but it doesn't matter. Human won. Unless something incredibly stupid happens. Like this Zeppelin killing everything, which is not gonna happen really. Why would it happen? What does he even want to achieve? I don't know. I have zero idea what does what is Hitman trying to achieve here. Phoenix is slowly but inevitably dealing damage to Human's base. Now Human is aware that there is a Zeppelin, and so Phoenix will hunt down this Zeppelin and kill it.
Player's forces are under attack.
Really, I would prefer to see a statue. And Phoenix is quasi-immortal, of course. I'm very surprised to not see a statue here. But he decided for a meat wagon, and he never let a single meat wagon out. resurrection is being used. All the effort on the undead side is wasted. Okay. Hitman will lose in this game. There is not much point in watching the remaining 10 minutes. Yeah. It's just a necropolis, which is getting removed with a ton of rifles. Oh god, why? Why did you decide to make necromancers? Why did you decide to stick with just ghouls? Oh. It was kind of an interesting game, but not much else. So, thanks everyone for watching, I guess.